I, Woodrow Wilson, am about to sign the Treaty of Versailles.
Stop in the name of the United States Constitution.
Why?
Come back to the Senate, and we will see.
Yes, and I am now here with the United States Senate to ratify that Treaty of Versailles.
I, Henry Cabot Lodge, will preside over the Senate during these negotiations. I will now proceed to read the actual text of the Treaty of Versailles. So, the first point says, screw over Germany. That is very good. It is very good. Now, what I don't like is, you see the little star here? If you read the fine print, Article 10 says, screw the United States via the League of Nations. And I, for one, think that that is terrible. It is heinous. And Woodrow Wilson is a terrorist. I, Henry Cabot Lodge, have proposed a list of reservations. Now, if you look here on the sheet, you can see all of the reservations that we have. The summary of the reservations are, we don't have to defend others. This goes directly against Article 10 of the League of Nations. It is a terrible article.
Well, you see, I like some of your reservations. However, I don't like the ones that are even. And I don't like the ones that are odd. So, all the ones concerning Article 10.
Mr. President, I am the Secret Service. Do we need to take a recess? I think he's having a stroke. I am one of the irreconcilables. And no matter what you, President Wilson, no matter what you do, we are not going to accept this treaty.
I, President Wilson, will now go on a speaking tour across the country so that I can get the support of our constituents. And these constituents will demand the acceptance of Article 10 of the League of Nations. So our senators, who are of the people, by the people, and for the people, will be forced to accept this, and the Treaty of Versailles will be ratified.
Live with the inner city youth of Detroit.
I, President Wilson, demand that the senators of the United States accept Article 10 of the League of Nations. We need to participate in the League of Nations so we can protect the other nations and have peace in the world. We don't need another world war. This Henry Cabot Lodge, he's garbage. He literally doesn't even know what he's talking about. We have to look towards what's going to help us in the future. And with this League of Nations, in Article 10, is what we're going to be doing.
Mr. President, Mr. President, what do you think of the irreconcilables?
They are the people of the Confederacy.
Mr. President, I'd like to stop you right there. See, my credentials with BuzzFeed News.
Shut up. You are fake news.
Mr. President, that's not appropriate.
Shut up and leave.
That's not appropriate, Mr. President.
I don't need to know what's appropriate. I'm just protecting the United States.
Mr. President, don't you think Article 10 is not in the best interest of the United States?
No. No further questions. The Senate is about to vote on the unedited version of the League of Nations. But before that, I have something to say. There may be a guy in Germany who will rise to power. And I'm speaking hypothetically. He may not like the Jewish people. And so, without the League of Nations, there will be no one that can stop this man from killing these Jewish people. Now I'm speaking hypothetically, remember this. So without the League of Nations, genocide is allowed. Now the Senate voting will commence. All in favor of the unedited version, say aye.
Aye. Aye. Aye. Oi. Aye.
Okay. All opposed, say nay.
Nay. Nay. Nay. Nay. Nay.
Alright. It appears that the unedited version fails. Now the voting for the edited version will start. The bad one. Alright. It appears that we do not have a 2/3 majority, and this version also fails.